stars.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And that one's good, Morant.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Bain. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now, here's Morant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Allen. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. That shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Pass to Jackson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got his second bucket.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bain. LeVert the pass to Allen. Adams, some nice D.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Bain, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Morant kicks to Jackson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 3-point game, and that's going to be a travel. Well, Cleveland shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Garland dishes to Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Mitchell going inside. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Brooks. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And here's Morant after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Cleveland with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Garland the pass to Mitchell. LeVert with it. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Garland no good. Bain kicks to Morant. Drives to the hoop. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Back to Garland. From past the arc. No good. Shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bain, no good. Cleveland with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Allen finds Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Garland against Morant. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Pass to Brooks. Stolen by LeVert. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Morant drives in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain passes to Adams. Kicks it to Brooks. Here's Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Garland, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. There's the drive.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Morant against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson finds Bain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Right side, Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 9.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Adams outside. Memphis moving it around. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Allen trying to break 3. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got his second bucket tonight.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Outside, Bain. 17-foot shot on the way. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stolen. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
The pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And so we wrap up the first quarter.
For the double lucky.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Bain. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Bain's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And the Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Brooks dishes to Adams. It's Bain atop the key. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cleveland leading by 5. Garland surveying the D. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Payne against Mitchell. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Now Mitchell. Dishes to Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
It kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Pass to LeVert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland against Morant. Gets the rebound. Adams dishes to Jackson. And stolen by Mobley. Lined up there for Allen. And then Allen slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Morant drives in. Not going to go that time. The Cavaliers leading by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside, Payne. Lets it go with a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Driving the lane, LeVert. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Payne the bounce pass. Adams in the high post. Working on Allen. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here are the Grizzlies now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a raised check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Inside, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Left side, Payne. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Over Brooks. And it's LeVert missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. From downtown, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the rejection by Jackson. Allen finds Garland. Allen, a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Allen. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. Morant against Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson passes to Adams. Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Back to Bain. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Garland dishes to Mobley. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Brooks outside. Out left to the wing. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Clock at 4. Baseline try. Here's Adams outside for Jackson. To the left side wing. Here's Morant.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Will it go? And Cleveland with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Morant kicks to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Bane looking around. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bane against Brogdon. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. A shot from the high post. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Tatum from long range. Gallinari, the pass to Tatum. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 5 points.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Adams. Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Morant, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Brooks. Misses off the left iron. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Brogdon, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound by Jackson. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Morant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And he knocks down the first one.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Brown. They grab their own miss. Count it.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Morant against Brogdon. Morant, the pass to Bane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Tatum's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Tatum. He has 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And again, Memphis no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
A nice shot by Tatum.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Tatum passes to Gallinari. Fires for 3. That won't go either for Tatum.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Deflects the pass. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Morant with the slam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Tatum. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gallinari. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Tatum with a steal. Driving in. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic swingman. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Boston. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Outside Morant. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Tatum from long range. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Morant. Give him 8. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. On defense, the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Brown. A good look from Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Smart finds Brown. And that one drops for him. Brown's got 5 points.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Here's Morant.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish! Boom! He jams it straight down.
It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
Man, this dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brown passes to Smart. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adams up top. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Williams in the post. Defended by Jackson. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam!
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Smart passes to Brown. Over Bain. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it's Morant off the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And the Celtics in possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. From downtown. Good. And the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
There's Tatum with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Brooks missing. The Celtics have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. Free throw good. Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Valley, as always, thank you.
31. The Grizzlies. 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant with the slam!
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Bain, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. The turnaround. Again, Boston. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown going inside. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
An explosive athlete. Once Brown gets a step on the D, they pretty much have to foul.
And both free throws good for Brown. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Brown. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 12.
An all-NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Here's Morant into the lane. Brooks from outside. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Brown. Stolen by Bane. Smart against Morant. Takes it inside.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play.
You got to be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Here's Smart. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Morant. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Bane. Jackson finds some space. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Brooks. No good with the triple.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Williams.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Tries again. Adams finds Brooks. Back to Adams. And here's Bane. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Bane. Jackson outside. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Morant. He's got 21. Brooks from outside. Hauled in by Brown.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Trying to get back on track. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
The Grizzlies, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Bane into the lane. Smart outside. Takes the 3. Gallinari's shot is off. Brooks outside. Boston with a rebound. Now here's Tatum. From deep. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Outside Bane. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Morant. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart from the arc. Outside Brown. And stolen by Morant. Here's Brooks. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Brooks outside. Shot on the wing. And again, Memphis no good. For Boston, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Shot from 16. And too long on the shot. And here's Memphis. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Tatum with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Gallinari. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum, good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Smart grabs the miss.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Morant, the pass to Bane. Morant against Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. A good look from Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Gallinari. Outside Tatum. Another shot. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Brooks. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Tatum.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. .102 left in the final quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Smart against Morant. Who drains the 19-footer.
I love Ja Morant's shot-making ability. He can knock him down from anywhere.
Tatum with it. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Boston, no good that time either. Jackson finds Bane. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
There's Tatum with the three. And they recover it. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Gallinari, the pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum fires the three. Offensive board. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Russell dishes to Edwards. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Clock is at 3. Edwards can't hit. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Jackson. Morant right side. Oh, my, what a play.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fellow.
Outside Edwards. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Stripped it away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Over Russell. Misses off the left iron. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Outside, Bain. Morant finds Bain. Edwards with the block. They retain possession. Adams' shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Gobert with a screen for Russell to the middle. Outside Edwards. They get it back to Gobert.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Prince. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Five to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Russell kicks to Prince. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks against Prince. Here's Bain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense. And
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brooks dishes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Shoots it up. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Brooks. 1 second left, and there's the drive.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. To the paint. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Rudy Gobert.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant right side.
Whoa!
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Edwards finds Prince. And here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 2. From deep, Prince drains it from beyond the arc. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Back to Morant. Over Russell. And they get it back. Bain kicks to Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Towns. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Left side, Bain. Jackson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert dishes to Russell. Back to Gobert. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant into the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And the rejection by Jackson. Bain against Edwards. Gobert in the corner, beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 is the core.
16, the Grizzlies, 25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell passes to Edwards. Lock at 6. Towns kicks to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
There's the pass to Prince. Back to Russell. To the left wing. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bain. Dishes to Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Edwards finds Gobert. Out to Russell. There's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant against Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on top.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Russell against Morant. Left side, Towns. Pass to Gobert. They need this. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammate. A willing passer.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Russell. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low. Towns finds Prince. Out to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Morant driving to the basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Count the basket. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Not a whole lot you can do. Even when Gobert is under pressure, he finds a way to finish.
Bane passes to Morant. And they double up Morant. Jackson has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 16. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent, because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Back to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. To the inside. Kick out to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson finds Bane. Now Morant. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And then Morant slams it in.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He's approaching. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16. Edwards kicks to Prince. Edwards passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Back to Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Prince outside. He dishes it to Russell. Edwards against Bain. To the middle. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Russell. Prince the pass to Gobert. Russell looking around from 11 feet away. Gobert no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Right wing. Now here's Morant for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 43 points.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Towns the pass to Prince. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
And Morant throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Brooks against Prince. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. The rebound by Prince.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Morant outside. He kicks it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Here's the lob to Adams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert dishes to Edwards. This one for three. Brooks grabs the board. Morant with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in
court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. From deep, Morant hits the trifecta.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Garland. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Bane, following the score by Cleveland. Morant finds Bane, puts up a 3. The rebound by Garland for Cleveland. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Bane. Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Over Garland. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Morant against Garland. Looking to end the drought. Adams, great positioning on the putback.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Outside Mitchell. LeVert outside. Up and over Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 5.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Mobley outside. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Morant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Mobley outside. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Brooks. Jackson outside. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers on top.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bain. Lets it fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Garland to 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
From deep, Morant. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pass to Brooks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Morant. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he's going for the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Down low. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Right side, Morant. Brooks left side. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Fires the 3. Garland, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside Morant. 1:52 left in the first half. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 10 points.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Morant, the pass to Bain. There's the triple. They get it back. Second chance effort. The open shot, Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Brooks outside. Off target from outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pretty happy.
Let's get it for the number 1 seed.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Outside Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Garland. And another basket for Cleveland. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Jackson with a screen on Garland. Inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Garland against Morant. Oh, deflected. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Second free throw, no good. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Well, Steven Adams will make you think twice if you're coming near the cup. He will send it back.
He rifled that one in from distance. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got 8.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. From deep, Mobley. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep, Bane. Here's Morant. And the layup is good. He's got 12.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Up top, Bane. He's checked by LeVert. From deep three-point range. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen with it. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jackson finds Bane. From the wing. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson for 3. Adams controls the rebound and the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. Garland for 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double-digit.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Boy, Jared Allen, what a vertical, what length.
Pass to Bane. 4-3. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Garland against Morant. Now Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The open shot by Brooks. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Garland for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And Mitchell launches it from deep, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here already in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
From deep. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Adams. Adams has got 10 points here in the second half.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Pass to Mitchell. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brooks. To the right side. Tipped. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Darius Garland.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. From deep, Morant. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Mitchell. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Cleveland dominating the game. 22 was their biggest lead. Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. Throws it up high. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.
tunnel earlier on, all set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there, Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. High post try. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Brown.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now, here's Brogdon, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Gallinari surveying the D. Headshot off. And it's Memphis the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Brown outside. Out to Gallinari. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Brogdon against Morant. Brown outside. The shot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jackson. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. There's Gallinari with the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Bain with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Jackson kicks to Adams. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Floats it up there for Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Tatum. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Celtics, 2nd quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Here's Brown, following the score by Memphis. To the paint, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. He takes it in. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Boston.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Tatum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bane inside the 3-point line. And that one goes long. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Brown jams it in.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's 8 points for John Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. The pass to Gallinari. 3-pointer. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brown.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Brogdon against Morant. Doesn't go that time. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Brown missing. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bane finds Morant. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Brown outside. Tatum against Brooks. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. From deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant with a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Morant's got 12 in the game.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Tatum with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brooks misses. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum drives in. And that one hits back iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Bane kicks to Morant. High arcing shot. Out to Brooks. No good on the last second attempt there. Ja Morant.
The Celtics 17. And put their hands together and get loud for the Dazai.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And finished off by Brown.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Outside, Bane. Here he goes. No good. And Boston will go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Inside for the lead. And it's Gallinari missing. Memphis leading. Loads it up there for Bane. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Gallinari missing. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Baseline jumper. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 16 points. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Now, here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Ja Morant. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Bane, no good. Brown wide open, he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. 16 points for him.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Bain kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Here's Gallinari. The dish to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes the break. Here's Bain. Pass to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
.151 left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Looking to get it going. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Brown against Bain. Williams inside. Left side, Brown. Boston again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bain drives in. Adams. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Deep 2 from Brooks. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Gallinari outside. And Brogdon, here we go. Williams' shot is off.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Adams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And he sinks the second. So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. Outside Tatum. A 3 ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And so it's Boston with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Tatum. Unloads. And good. He nails it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Celtics trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Bain. Morant passes to Bain. Spins. Driving inside.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Brown outside. Down low. Up top, Tatum. Brooks covering. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, they get it back.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Gallinari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Passes it to Bane. Morant scanning the floor. Shoots over Brogdon, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here's Brogdon. And he drives in. It's not going to go for him. Morant with some nice D. Brown against Bane, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Adams kicks to Bane. Shot clock at 5, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. Brogdon against Morant. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant's against Brogdon. And then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Brown outside. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant right side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, he misses the dunk. Inside. And the pass to Brooks. Tipped away and taken away by Brown.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. With the drive. It's the rebound. And Adams kicks to Bane. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Brown. Shot on the wing. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson passes to Morant. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Pass to Russell. Here's Prince. For 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Fires from the wing. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Bane against Russell. And he goes in for the dunk.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Prince. Six on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Morant against Edwards. The open shot, Morant. Towns with a rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And it's Morant off the drive, and it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Russell. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Pass to Brooks. Edwards against Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Russell finds Towns. Off target with the 3. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane. From behind the arc. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Towns. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Bane. Jackson on the wing. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now Morant. And here's Adams. Back to Morant. Now here's Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Morant missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front.
Your Grizzlies, Houston.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant, here he goes. Morant with the slam!
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's the break. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Here's Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, shot's good.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns finds Edwards. Driving inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Tries to break his ice. Minnesota with a rebound. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Bane. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Bane's got 6 points. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And then Morant with the dunk.
you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
The Timberwolves trail. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Prince. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Russell. Back to Prince. Here's Edwards. Over to the wing. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
Five to shoot. Towns finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Inside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low.
Get ready for the Milwaukee.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Towns, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
That one misses. Memphis leading. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Russell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Morant against Russell. From outside the arc. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Outside Morant. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
The first free throw is good.
Ja Morant at the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Russell. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Adams inside, defended by Gobert. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Morant, the pass to Adams. And stolen by Edwards. Russell against Bain. Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 5 now.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. And here's Morant, guarded by Edwards. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Russell against Bane. And there's the drive. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3 from Bane. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Gobert. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. Edwards against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards a pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's off on the second. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Russell. Pass to Brooks. Bane with it. Outside Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Here's Prince. Picked by Gobert. Towns down low. Jackson on him. The shot by Towns, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bane finds Brooks. Russell against Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Russell to pass to Gobert. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
Pass to Morant. He takes it in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Prince. Right side, Russell. Now Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it. Russell covering. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Now Morant. Over Russell. That one's wide left. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From deep. The shot by Towns, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Left side, Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Over Adams. Here's Towns. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Prince. Outside Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat, it was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Bane against Russell. Clock at 6. Stolen by Russell.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And here's Morant outside. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns passes to Gobert. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson, right side. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. Outside Russell. From deep three-point range, Adams grabs the miss. Outside Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.